Hello, I'm Aino Espinosa, and this is my video about Ecuador. Ecuador is located in the western South America. Colombia is in the north, Peru is to the east and south, and the Pacific Ocean is in the west. The official language in Ecuador is Spanish, but some indigenous people actually also speak Quechua. The capital is Quito, and the population is 17,483,326 people. Some fun facts about Ecuador is that it was named Ecuador for the equator, and there's even a monument built to celebrate its location in the middle of the world. There's also the Galapagos Islands. They're also located in Ecuador, and they were actually Charles Darwin's inspiration for his evolution theory. Some more fun facts about Ecuador is that it is the closest country to the outer space. If you were to measure from the center of the earth, Mount Chimborazo in Ecuador will top out over all other mountains, including even Mount Everest. There's also an iguana park in Ecuador, which is the Parque Seminario in Guayaquil, and it is the home for hundreds of iguanas that wander around, sunbathe, and they even watch people watching them, which is really cute. The last fun fact that I have from Ecuador is that it is the world's highest exporter of bananas. As you can see in the picture, in 2021, Ecuador made $3.67 billion of dollars only in exports of bananas. And yeah, it is the world. It does have the highest rank in the world. As the economic system in Ecuador, Ecuador does operate under a mixed economic system, blending elements of capitalism and socialism. The government plays a significant role in regulating certain industries and providing social services. But Ecuador still has a market oriented economy with private ownership of businesses and property. So while these characteristics make Ecuador look like a capitalist country, it is not purely capitalist. This is actually shown in the picture in the following slide over here, where you can see that Ecuador is in fact falling closer to the center of the spectrum, leaning more towards socialism, but it is also not purely socialist either. The type of economy in Ecuador is that Ecuador is a developing nation whose economy is highly dependent on exports and of commodities, primarily petroleum and agricultural products such as bananas, as mentioned earlier. Based on the 2023 Economic Freedom Index, Ecuador's score is 55.0, making Ecuador rank in place 119th compared to other countries around the world, which is not the best, of course. But although Ecuador has great potential for growth in the petroleum industry, persuasive corruption continuously weakens the country's economy, unfortunately. As of the type of government, Ecuador possesses a presidential republic type of government. The politics of Ecuador are multi-party, and the central government polity is a quadrennially elected presidential unicameral representative democracy. The government is a structure with three branches, which is the executive, legislative, and judicial. As of the stage of development, based on Russell's stage of growth development model, Ecuador is considered to be in the takeoff stage as of 2022. The model suggests that countries pass through 5 stages of development: traditional society, preconditions for takeoff, drive to maturity, age of high mass consumption. And as is seen on the slides, Ecuador is in the takeoff stage as of 2022 again. Also, it is important to mention that Ecuador's GNI per capita is 6,310 as of 2022 as well. Now, finally, can an American company succeed in Ecuador? Considering Ecuador is one of the largest oil producers in South America, the country concerns about climate change and environmental sustainability a lot. Therefore, American companies specializing in renewable energy, waste management, and sustainable practices may find opportunities in the sector, it is very likely that even the government will want to work with a company, an American company that works in this sector. However, they do require to have an extensive, careful market research, so they are aware of such things as cultural differences, the language, or even some customs, local customs, or regulations that an American company might not be aware of. And finally, these are my works cited. Thank you. Thank you for watching.